For problem 3, it says the diagram shows the straight line L1, points A, M, and C are points on L1. It says M is the midpoint of AC. Line 2 is perpendicular to line 1 and passes through point M. And then the point N, which coordinates are K4, is on L2. Letter A says to find the gradient of L1. So we just need 2 points on L1 to find the slope. And we have the coordinates of points A and M. So A is -9, -1, M is -3, 2. So we're going to use our slope equation. M equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that would be 2 minus a -1 over -3 minus a -9. -2 minus -1 is 2 plus 1, which is 3. -3 plus 9 is 6, so 3 over 6 simplifies to be 1 over 2. Finding the coordinates of point C, okay, a little bit more challenging. We need to use some of the information they tell us in order to do this. We know that M is the midpoint of AC. So that means if we wanted to find the x-coordinate of point C, we know that -3 would have to equal the x-coordinate of point C plus -9 divided by 2. -9 is the x-coordinate of point A. So it's their average of those 2 points. So then if we simplify this for x, I would multiply both sides by 2 to get -6 equals x plus -9. I would then add 9 to both sides, and the x-coordinate would come out to be 3. I would do that same thing for the y-coordinate. So the y-coordinate of point C or point M is 2. So we would say that 2 equals the y-coordinate of point C, which I'll label as y, plus the y-coordinate of point A, which is -1, divided by 2. Again, their average. So then if I multiply both sides by 2, I would get 4 equals y plus -1. Add 1 to both sides, and I get that the y-coordinate is 5. So the coordinates of point C would be 3, 5. Okay, then for part C, it says find the equation of L2, give your answer in standard form, where A, B, and D all have to be whole numbers. So I am going to do part C down here. So finding the equation of L2, we know that L2 is perpendicular to L1. Let me zoom in right here. L2 is perpendicular to L1 and it passes through point M. So we know that the slope of L1 we found in part A is 1/2. So the opposite reciprocal of that would be the slope of L2, which would be -2. We do not know what the y-intercept is, the C value. All we know is the slope right now. So y equals -2x plus c. We do know that it passes through point M, and point M has coordinates -3, 2. So we're going to plug that in for x and y to figure out c. So 2 would equal -2 times -3 plus c. So 2 would equal 6 plus c. If we subtract 6 from both sides, we get that -4 equals c. So our new equation would be y equals -2x minus 4. But they want us to put it in standard form, meaning we have to have whole numbers and everything on the same side. We already have whole numbers, so we don't need to multiply the equation by anything. We just got to get everything to the same side. And this time, I'm going to move everything to the left-hand side so that it's all positive. So I'm going to add 2x and add 4 to both sides. So then I would have 2x plus y plus 4 equals 0. And that would be the equation in standard form. Part D, finding the value of k. Well, point N is at K4. So if I plug 4 in for y into my equation, I can find k, which is the x-coordinate. So it would be like 2k plus 4 equals 0. That simplifies to be 2k plus 8 equals 0. Subtract 8 from both sides. We get that 2k equals -8. Divide both sides by 2, k equals -4.